Welcome back to the Our Vibes podcast.
Hey.
Today's kind of more of a fun episode. I don't foresee us going more deep into this one. What are we talking about today?
Today we're talking about media and pop culture. So it's Britney or Belinda.
That's
Britney or Belinda?
Belinda.
Who's
Girl,
Belinda?
who's Belinda? You mean Belinda?
If you're having me talking in English, I need to switch the translation.
No, honestly, I was the same way because I think somebody mentioned Rebelde and I was like RBD and I was like, wait, what did I say?
It's like, that's it again. It's hard for me to, if I'm either speaking one, I'm speaking that one, or I'm speaking Spanish.
Wait, so where does RBD come from? Because I actually what's the correct one? Rebelde? RBD?
Rebelde,
I think they're both acceptable.
Okay.
I think it's just an abbreviation for rebelde.
Are you asking where the
name to say Rebelde than RBD?
No, because the thing is, there were two novelas. One that came very early in the 90s, and then the second one, which is RBD, that everyone has seen with Anaí and Dulce Maria and all those.
I had no idea there was two.
Yeah,
Me
there's
neither.
but I think it was the Rebelde way.
Oh, I think I've heard of that.
I also think they tried to go mainstream, so they changed their name to RBD to try to be more Americanized because they started singing in English.
I remember on TikTok the other day I saw a video where they're
English.
Yeah, there's rebelde songs and there was a song like Mi amor, I will always be tu amor, mi amor.
I had never heard of that.
I saw there's an English
I'm
song.
barely finding out.
I saw a promo the other day on TikTok. I think they were with I was gonna say Hillary Clinton, Hillary Duff, where they're like, "Hey guys, we're RBD." I was like, "What is this?"
I'm just finding out.
Yeah.
I saw it. You gotta check it out.
Play the clip.
I think they might even sing it on their concert tour. I'm serious.
Well, if you guys go, let me know.
I'll let you know
Because
they sing it.
I'm barely hearing this.
Oh, are you going?
No, I'm one of my coworkers is. I'm not going.
Oh, Santa.
I was like, dude, I wanted to, and then I saw the tickets were my bi-weekly paycheck. I'm like, never mind.
It's alright, girl. I'll take your.
Were they more than Taylor?
Yeah.
I can't remember how much I paid. If I'm being honest,
They are.
I thought I was paying a lot for Taylor, but then I realized I didn't. I was just selling myself high.
No,
I think that's the way to go. Sell yourself high so when you notice
Yeah.
it's low.
Taylor was under 300, but I don't remember what Rebelde was. To be honest, I'm serious.
I was like, dude, it was 300.
Oh, I think it was under 300 as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, I got floor seats for Paramore, and it was 300.
300 to stand on the floor?
I was bumping.
I'd do it again.
Yes.
I guess for Paramore.
I was 6 feet from the stage.
And everywhere was, and you could see everything really well. From
Yeah.
there. Where was it?
The Kia Forum.
Oh.
She said Kia.
Forum.
Just the forum.
No.
It's the Kia Forum, but
No, they changed the
Yeah, I've
name now.
never heard anybody say Kia Forum.
like crypto.com arena.
Oh wait, I've been to the forum then.
Yeah.
I just didn't get it when she said Kia Forum.
Yeah.
No, now it's Kia Forum because it used to be the Forum in Inglewood, and now it's Kia Forum apparently.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
They changed the name recently. I think when they did the SoFi thing.
The Staples también.
Yeah.
It's the crypto now.
And I mean,
Crypto.com
I was going
arena.
to say in SoFi, but they call it SoFi.
SoFi.
Stadium.
Speaking of novelas, what were some of your earliest memories of telenovelas? What did you guys watch?
I just remember them being so dramatic. Well, I feel like I didn't start with I did start with novelas, but I also saw Casos de la Vida Real.
Oh
and
my
other
God.
intense shows. That one was so serious. I was traumatized. My grandma would be like, siéntate, mira esto. And I'm like, me van a robar, me van a hacer algo. I thought everyone was a predator.
It was just as bad as La Rosa de Guadalupe, and I'm like, well, no wonder what our parents and elder relatives are traumatized and think you're gonna go to the devil or die because you go clubbing.
Or you're going to become emo.
A drug addict.
I'm shook
Isn't
that
there Rosa de Guadalupe episode
Yes.
where they're like, Mama, soy emo. They're like, no, I'm not.
Oh, I thought you said Memo, and I'm like, who's Memo?
I heard Memo
Here's
Ochoa
the thing,
too. I'm like, what?
But here's the
Emo,
thing, I'm dying to hear Erlene's putting being emo at the same level of being a drug addict because I was emo in
That's
high
what our
school.
parents think.
Yeah.
I know, but it's I was emo in high school.
You were emo.
I had like my parents wouldn't let me cut my hair, but I would cut my hair like so it covered like half my face, and like wearing my school sweatshirt everywhere. I wouldn't take it off even because it was warm.
I did too, but I guess I didn't call myself that. I was just insecure.
That too. No, that too. And it was like, and everyone was like doing like dark eyeliner, but I wasn't aware to wear makeup, so I was just like,
Dang. I remember watching a novela about a little girl that like was like raised by a nun or something, and I just remember the last episode. That's it, where there's like helicopters and like the señores malos like take her in a helicopter, and then the nun gets on it. Yeah.
Is that how Carita de Ángel is?
It's with helicopters for sure.
I don't remember the ending. It's not that she was raised by nuns. The thing is, her mom died.
No, she was in a Catholic school. She was like in a church school type
She's
of.
like Madeline.
Yes.
I remember that. No, but it's not. No, I know, but it's like it's just un internado. That's what it's called. It's basically like
Boarding school?
yeah, boarding school, but it's Catholic. Because her dad was like a business whatever, and she would only come home like on the weekends. Yeah, pues la madrastra.
So she was raised by nuns. Because her dad's not there.
I guess so.
He's too busy working.
I guess so. I was like, I never thought of her being raised by nuns until now. I was like, huh, I guess so.
Did you watch the one?
No, I did. I probably did, but I don't remember it.
Carita de Ángel.
That's the thing. Like, I remember it, but I guess I don't remember watching it. Because I saw Viva los Niños as well. And I remember some episodes, but other ones I don't. But I know I loved it. I was a huge novela person. Yeah, I didn't stop until I finished Ruby. And that was toxic. Like, she was mean. She was a mean girl.
Ruby is serious
I
business.
was rooting for her.
I mean, that's where we all get the toxic from. Like, Cos Teresa, girl.
Oh, I know. I didn't watch it, but it's toxic, I heard.
I don't remember.
I wasn't allowed to watch novelas when I was growing up because it was bad influence or whatever. But I think I was like, the first one I watched was Floricienta. And I grew up on basically Argentinian shows and novelas. But it was good. And all this stuff, I was like, okay, I got into it. And then my mom started letting me watch las novelas de Thalía. So María Mercedes, Marimar, Mariela del Barrio. That was dramatic, dude.
They tend to be like, I remember all of us cheering on Miguel and Mia and Rebelde, like, oh my god, I hope they end up together. He was toxic. He literally grabbed her, he put her on a rock in one episode and was like, Mia, you're so spoiled. And I'm like, oh my god. Like, and we're all still like, Mia and Miguel, like, they're so cute, but he was toxic.
Is he the one that's not going on tour?
Yes. But he would like yell at her and everything, yet we were all cheering them on. Or like Roberta and Diego, they were so toxic, literally.
Dude,
and we were cheering for
where
them.
the toxic stereotypes for relationships come from now we're older. And we're like, wait.
But those are inspired by...
No, that's what I mean. No, I know, that's what I mean. So like, those are like the standards that we're setting up because that's what we watched growing up. Yeah. And now that we're all grown and doing therapy, we're like, wait. That's kind of messed up.
You're subconsciously, you're like, yell at me. Miguel did this.
I know.
And then there was like Amigas y Rivales where one guy had acne. And what was his name? El Feo.
Oh, that's
you
right.
Dude.
I just
Is that
remember
the one where it's like cocaína?
I don't remember that. I think it was the song that Amigas y Rivales.
I loved how they dressed, and I always, for some reason, like I forget the whole novela, but I just remember the what they quoted, like the nerdy, like not attractive girl, and she gets like her glow up and she's all bomb.
Same
That's
with
a-
And the glow up is always like her getting her hair straightened and the glasses up.
No,
Glasses
yeah.
up.
I mean, they did that in English too. Like, she's all that. Is it she's all that? No.
Yes.
No, wait.
Yeah, she's all that.
She's all that.
Any movie.
Yeah,
Really.
Yeah, because the other one, the one with Addison Rae, he's all that. Yeah,
Yeah,
she's all
I
that.
think they did the same thing. What is it? With Anne Hathaway.
Princess Diaries.
Princess Diaries. Oh,
Literally,
yeah,
I'm like
she's
trying
like,
to contacts and straighten your hair.
yeah.
I'm like literally trying to remember the name in
take
English,
off
and
your
it's just the
braces.
translation.
Get Invisalign.
Get Invisalign and you'll turn bomb.
Not sponsored.
And, apparently.
But no, that I was like Cebollitas, which was like a kids novela too, but it was like about just kids playing soccer.
Why was it called Cebollitas? I thought you were gonna like talk about something like VeggieTales.
That's what I thought. I did grow up watching VeggieTales, but no, that was because that was the name of their club. It was like a kids soccer club.
I remember in 5th grade, it was like my tradition every night to make a bagel at 8 o'clock and watch Betty La Fea with my mom.
I barely started watching Betty La Fea now, and I'm like, dude, this would get. I'm like, this is like because working in the legal industry, and I'm like, this is a lawsuit waiting to happen. They are so...
Lawsuits don't exist in the telenovela.
No, it's so hard to actually do law. Like, everything here is a lawsuit. Back home, it's like, you have, even
Live
if you
with
try.
it.
Yeah, you live with it or you get screwed. That's it.
No,
Or both.
Caroline, you bring up a good point about like the bonding time. I went to Mexico recently, and my grandma religiously watches her novelas every day. We literally went on vacation, and she's like, "But is there like a TV so I can watch my novela? Because like I didn't record this, I don't have it."
My dad calls it la escuela because they have to take their classes every day.
That's so
Dude,
funny.
that's how my grandma is at this point. Now it's like my mom already knows that between 7 and 9 she cannot call her because she will not pick up because she's watching her novelas.
Yeah.
But I guess I kind of forgot that how you bond with your family members in that, and I'm like, it was nice that while I was staying there for like a couple weeks, I would go and I would sit down with her and I would watch the novela, and it was good. Like, it was so dramatic. I'm like, oh my god, Dulce Maria's in a novela over there that hasn't come out here yet.
Wait.
So I was watching
What
it.
kind of novelas does she like though? Because
She likes, dude, she literally from 4 p.m. until like 10 when they're over, she watches all the novelas every single day from Monday through
but
Friday.
which kind? Because there's like specifically like las novelas brasileras y las novelas turcas. Those are usually extra dramatic.
My
and
mom
really
watches
good.
the Turkish ones.
Yeah, my grandma like the
Yeah.
that one.
I think like the first Brazilian novela that I watched was Avenida Brasil. And dude, the plot twist after plot twist, and the evil twin, and
The what twist?
the evil
evil twin.
No, I wanted you to go plot twist.
I don't know.
And the freaking plot twist, and someone gets hit over the head and they lose their memory, and now they're on the streets, and then they come back from nowhere, or someone comes back from the dead or pretends to be dead. It's always like, but somehow they make it work.
What novela can you remember that had the biggest plot twist and you were like, what the hell?
Oh, that's an interesting one.
All I can think about right now is Ruby, where they end up throwing acid in her face. I'm like, why does everyone
But
get
then
acid
she
thrown
was
in their
like
face?
alive. Like she went
Yeah.
into hiding. Yeah.
And then now her evil daughter comes back, a blonde, and that's how it ends.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And like both things that are coming to mind are both from the novelas from Thalia. Marimar, when she makes the evil what's her name? Angelica. She makes her pick up her bracelets and her jewelry, and the bad lady. I'm mixing my stuff up. Well, when Marimar had told her like, oh, you can have this bracelet when she was poor, like if you pick it up with your mouth from the mud. So yeah, that lady was that bad. So when everything happens and now she's a millionaire and she like owns the Angelica's like el rancho and everything, they said, bueno, ¿quieres tu rancho? And she got I'm gonna have to say it in Spanish. Coge las escrituras de la casa. She asked someone to dig and like a hole in the ground, mix it with mud, like a dirty mud, sácalas con la boca y con los dientes to pull out the house
That's
like
so
papers.
dramatic.
It's so, I know, novelas are so dramatic.
My parents recently watched it. It came out on Telemundo, and it was about this girl that was missing. And I tried not to like, oh, I'm interested in it.
You can't help
I
it.
can't help it. I was like, I'm just gonna sit here and not go to my room and be on my phone, but actually I'm watching it because it's so interesting.
Where are they going with this? I do that too. That was me in Mexico. I was like, this is so dumb. I'm not gonna watch it. And then I'm on the side like, damn, that's tea. That's tea. No chismes.
No, I'm just literally like, okay, what's going on? Who are these people? I'm just listening. I'm like, I don't care if I don't know them. I just need the tea.
I love when
Yeah.
a theme song tells you exactly what happened and be like, okay, I picked up on it.
Yeah.
That's literally all the novelas from Thalia.
Yeah.
The whole theme song is the whole story of it.
Seriously. Con razón salimos tan chismosas, eh?
Y
That's the novelas.
Soraya, you know, in Maria del Barrio, when she falls off the freaking, like, she gets pushed from a window, breaks the window, falls from a 3rd floor, and somehow still survives.
That's how it is.
That's crazy.
It's like, what?
I think
Someone
about
in Ruby fell from like the top, no?
someone from Ruby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
She pushes the. No, I think they push Ruby off, right? Yeah, porque queda. They call it coja. 'Cause she would always be like la cojita. They push her off down the stairs, and then she ends
Everyone
up.
gets pushed down the stairs.
Everybody.
Yeah.
And,
Everyone.
and they always fall in like slow motion, and they roll over every single
That one.
thing.
Okay, classic scenarios in novelas then.
And then she's like, at the end of
Acid. That's
Falls
one.
down the stairs.
Falls down the stairs.
Evil twin.
Evil twin.
There's always a car accident and a coma that they recover.
Yes.
Someone's
that-
related.
Oh yeah, someone's es tu primo.
Your long lost brother.
The long
They're
lost brother.
Love triangle.
They died, but they didn't really die, and they took up an identity, and now they're back or something.
They did that in Jane the Virgin.
They're so that's they're
That's
telling
because
you.
it's all based on like the
that-
I know, that's why I'm like, they literally did that one.
By the way, do you guys watch any novelas in English now, or like soap operas?
Soap operas in English are so boring.
Yeah, no.
I
they
don't think
have
it
the
was-
flavor.
Days of Our Lives, I'm like, I don't care.
General Hospital.
Which ones are what is qualified as a soap opera?
In English?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know the right definition, but I feel like it'd be a novela, but in English.
Yeah.
Like,
The
I
same
think
thing,
Jane
but
the
in
Virgin
English.
was like an English novella.
No, like Jane
Yeah.
the Virgin I watched, but I'm like, I can't think of anything else.
Dynasty, I guess, counts.
Yeah,
They've had,
Dynasty
like,
counts.
They've had like 4 seasons.
Gossip Girl would count, right?
I guess.
Yeah, because I kept continuing.
Does the Tudors count? I think that's more of like a period drama.
Yeah, you think they do like 1900s novelas?
No,
in
this
Spanish,
is
so
this is like
that would work.
17, 1800s. This
So
is
they
like
do that too.
Downton Abbey, I think, would be qualified
Yeah.
as a soap opera.
I've been wanting to watch that one.
I don't watch in English, but I like watching like modern, more I guess like not mature, but like better written ones. Like La Casa de las Flores on Netflix is really good.
Yes.
I don't know what that has.
Audacity, better written. The drama and the cringiness is what makes it a classic.
That's true.
Well, I think the streaming platforms really brought back us watching Spanish TV because I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I stopped watching them when I was little. Like Ruby, I can remember it being the last novela that I started, but now with these platforms putting Spanish content, like I know I watched Casa de Papel, and I was like super invested in it, and then I watched Elite. A lot of muchos españoles, but it brought back my Spanish and watching
Elite.
Is it
Now who's
Elite?
That's how you say it.
Elite.
I call it Elite.
Now who's still getting English?
My life is a lie.
Everybody's been calling it Elite.
It's
I heard
Elite.
Elite.
I haven't heard anybody say anything.
It literally has the accent in the first E. Es una cirugía.
I thought that was just a logo.
No. Es
Well,
una,
the locals call it Elite.
es una palabra esdrújula, siempre se tildan. I'm going
Well,
with the
I was
grammar.
today years old. I thought it was called
Yeah.
Elite.
What English shows did you guys grow up watching?
English.
Were you
show.
PBS kids?
Yeah, for sure. I was a PBS kid. Caillou, Clifford the Big Red
Maya
Dog.
Miguel.
Exactly.
Maya Miguel was good.
For some reason, I remember from a very young age, I watched Friends on Channel 5.
I love
watched
Friends.
reruns of Friends and Full House. Like, they were on, like, Channel 5, Channel 7. Like, that's what I grew up watching.
Oh my god, I loved Full House.
I love
that was
Full
my
House.
that was my ish too.
I watched that one in Spanish. I watched
Full
You
House.
and it's 3x3. I don't know why it's called 3x3, but that's
Full
what it was
House
called.
is called 3x3 in Spanish.
Yeah.
I don't get the
That's right, no.
translation.
3 kids and 3 uncles.
Casa llena.
But-
I want to call
It's right there.
that. Y'all slept.
Dude, do not get me on the translation because even if I start talking about like the translation from like the original names from the Spanish dub from like Spanish and Latin America and then the Spanish from like Spain, it's just
But that doesn't even come remotely close because I'm thinking about SpongeBob and it's Bob Esponja. But at least it makes
but
sense.
it's literally because you can actually because you can
Does make sense.
porque es Bob Esponja pantalones cuadrados. You're literally just translating the name.
Bob
Long
Esponja.
name.
Bob Esponja.
He has 2 first
Wait,
names and 2 last names like me.
What?
Bob Esponjas
Bob Esponja.
pantalones cuadrados.
Esponja. He's just one
It's the
sponge,
literal
Carolyn.
translation.
Yeah, or like the Powerpuff Girls, las chicas superpoderosas. But Full House, and what is it called?
3x3. And you know,
Tres por tres, 3 by 3.
no, here's the thing.
What is
And
this, an
did you
In-N-Out
know?
order?
And did you know that in like Spaniard, like Spanish, it's las super nenas.
Spaniards,
Las
las
supernenas.
las chicas superpoderosas.
It's literally las super nenas. And the name
I
is
like that better.
But the,
Las
like the super
nenas.
girls. And even they changed the names and I'm like I think in Spanish bombón, burbuja y bellota. And it's like
Bellota.
what is it in the other
What's
Spanish?
Buttercup.
Bombón.
Burbuja.
Like
Y bellota. That's the Latin American Spanish translation. And in the Spaniard Spanish dub, so pétalo, burbuja y cactus.
Wait, who's Cactus?
The green one?
Buttercup.
Mojo Jojo?
No, buttercup.
No, but
Oh, Buttercup.
Deal with that what you will.
Wait, what's Mojo
Yeah,
Jojo
it's
called?
Mojo Jojo.
but
They didn't translate that
That
way.
makes sense. Mojo. So when he goes, Mojo Jojo, he goes, Mojo Jojo.
No,
I
that's good.
can't wait to clip that up.
And I'm like, Clifford Clifford el Gran Perro Rojo. It was literally that one.
Okay, that makes sense.
I saw VeggieTales, but because my
Wait, did they have dragon tails?
Oh,
I love dragons.
I love it
You guys
so
have
much.
That's so shy, but really sweet. Oh fuck! I knew it.
He's from Dragon Tail.
Wait,
Dragon Tails.
what was it called? Dragon Tales?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, it's in English.
What about Dorothy the Explorer?
Oh yeah, Dora the Explorer is a classic. I feel like everyone watched that.
Yeah, but it's in Spanish and they're teaching you English.
Wait,
that's how it is.
Boots botas?
Yeah.
No, he's like something else.
Zapatos.
No, botas. Dude, I like Dora the Explorer so freaking much. Like it taught you English that I had a little backpack of myself, like the calculated one, and I was like dragging because my mom's room was the only one who had cable. So I would drag and put all my stuff in my backpack, which is why I carry so much stuff nowadays, and bring it with me to the room so I couldn't watch it if I didn't have a backpack.
I feel like I always wanted to go body blows with Dora because I'm like, right behind you, Dora, right behind you. Swipe her
Now
nose,
it's an
and she's
adult,
like,
and I'm like, I am
"Where?"
sorry, is she blind?
And
And I
she's
was
like,
like, does she need
"Don't
glasses?"
they?" And I'm like, ma'am, right behind you.
Right there, in your eyes.
Yeah.
What did they call the backyardigans?
Backyardigans.
Ah, that's boring.
Right, that's Dora.
Los niños de la tierra, like I thought they were gonna.
Los niños de atrás.
No, that's K&D for you guys. The kids next door.
Oh, I remember that.
Los chicos del barrio.
Oh, los chicos del barrio. Damn, they sound hood in Spanish.
Están los chicos de los niños de la otra cuadra.
The only like adult show I think I ever watched was George Lopez.
Oh yeah.
I took advantage of the fact that my parents did not know English and still don't to this day. I was like 12 years old and watching Friends, watching 2.5 Men. Yeah, watching the Kardashians. And I was like, I should not be watching this, but the tea is good, so I'm just gonna keep watching it.
What shows did you guys watch before you were allowed to?
I was always allowed to watch
Smallville.
everything.
Which one?
Smallville.
Small.
I was like 5 or 6 years old. We were living in Pedernales still. And we all just lived, all of us, in one room. And my brother and I had like the bunkerettes. I had the top one, and it was like at 7 p.m. you guys go to sleep. So, but my dad's like,
7.
dude, until I graduated high school, I think my time to go to sleep was like 8:30 or 9 p.m.
Oh my god.
Trick parents for you.
There's a whole life that you missed.
I know, I'm telling you.
I was partying at that age.
I was like, dude, I was only allowed to leave the house like once a month. If not, like, well, you already got your permission for this one. Ask for permission 2 weeks in advance. But that's another story.
That's another story.
That's another episode
This
about
is why I'm in
parenting.
Yeah, but it was like my dad would watch Smallville, and Tom Welling's freaking hot. So I would just like pretend like I was sleeping and like make a hole through my pillows, and I was just like watching him. I'm like, hey, Sam. Still, first crush on TV. 6 years old.
Mine was Degrassi. When my parents were home, I'd be like, I'm gonna watch Degrassi real quick.
What were the reasonings for not being able to watch it?
Degrassi is like teenagers.
I know.
Well, actually, didn't someone die on Degrassi?
Well, it was just like teenage
Since Drake gets
situations.
shot.
I've never watched it, so I don't know what it's about.
It was just mainly like the sexual situations, and like they I think some of them like try drugs or something or get pregnant.
You guys were in high school?
Oh, and Secret Life of an American Teenager.
Okay, yeah.
I never
I
saw that
was in middle
one.
school.
Oh, okay.
Jersey Shore also también.
Oh yeah, Jersey Shore was funny.
Jersey Shore I watched for a little bit, but it didn't catch my attention.
I love Jersey Shore.
It was too much drinking for my taste.
Goals.
Yeah.
What'd you learn as a child from Jersey Shore?
I mean,
I just remember something else.
don't go drunk to the boardwalk.
Careful not to get popped by a guy because he will pop you.
What's pop me?
I heard.
Pop.
Want to find out?
I don't want to find out.
I was like, I grew up watching MTV back in the day. So 16 and Pregnant was a current one watching at
Oh,
home.
yeah.
Oh, no, my mom was terrified. I was like terrified to this day. I'm like, no.
Damn.
Parental Control
If
on
only.
MTV.
Oh, parental control.
Yeah, all the like. I think
It was on MTV.
It was on TV. I don't know if it's the one where your parents pick your significant other.
Oh, yeah.
And then you go on like a blind date.
I remember that one. I would think 16 and pregnant like would make you not want to have a kid. Unless you're like, I want
that's
to
what
be
I'm
a
saying. I was traumatized. I was like, no.
Your
never
mom,
have a
sit
kid.
down and watch this.
No, my mom was like, why are you watching that? Where are you learning from it? I'm like, not to get pregnant, clearly.
Any like movies that were for kids that you remember like watching as a kid? Vivid memories?
That weren't for kids?
Yeah.
That
I feel like I watched so many inappropriate
Not
movies. at
another
young-
teen movie was like, we always watched that.
Not another teen
Jackass.
Yeah, did you guys never watch that?
Nah.
It was with Chris Evans before Captain America, and they would basically like spoof popular teen.
Oh, so like
movies.
scary movie, but
Yeah,
teen
and I
movie.
remember we religiously watched scary movies, White Chicks. Like we watched all that.
Wow.
White Chick is so good.
Uh-huh.
I
And
didn't
our
watch
parents
it,
loved White Chicks too. They were like, "Oh my god, put that funny movie on."
I grew up with like Ben Stiller, Will Ferrell movies. Like I loved Kicking and Screaming growing up. Like I watched it so much. Now, like I rewatched it recently as an adult, and I'm like, this is pretty racist, sexist, homophobic. Like it's just so problematic. And like, it was the funniest movie ever.
No, I think which movie was it? Rush Hour. Like I watched it recently, and I'm like, this is problematic.
I feel like a lot of movies.
The
are.
2000s. Like,
All this
even
stuff I
White
found
Chicks.
funny. I'm like, oh wait, it's not funny.
And then like while rewatching it as an adult, you're like, wait, that's funny.
What music did you guys grow up listening to? Did you guys listen to Radio Disney?
Oh.
Yeah.
When I was allowed to touch the Radio Disney.
Yeah. I have an early memory of the Black Eyed Peas where they're like, get stupid, get whatever.
Oh,
they
yeah.
say. And I'm like, oh, he said a bad word. And there was another one where they say loser, and I'm like, oh wow. I
That's
like
wild.
The stupid and loser about words.
that. Yeah, in elementary school.
I loved Hilary Duff. I still do.
yeah,
I love her
yeah.
so much. All her movies, I had like every single movie.
Yeah, I think her movie, The Cinderella Story, was like one of the first ones
I
I saw.
love
in
that
theaters.
one.
I love that
I
movie
love
so
that
much. I
movie.
can quote you that entire movie. I love it so much.
I love that movie. I'm like, grew up listening to Radio Disney too, but it's just a lot of pop music in general, not so much Disney as it is here.
First album you ever bought?
Oh, Hannah Montana.
The Duel with
Yes,
Miley?
the Duel with Miley.
That
I'm
was
like,
expensive.
do I have
That
to
was
say?
expensive.
That is all my tooth fairy money.
No, I remember it. My dad took us to Walmart, and my sister got the Metamorphosis Hilary Duff
Oh my
one,
God.
and I got the Hannah Montana one.
Wow.
I think mine was Ashley Simpson.
Ooh.
I loved her stuff. Yeah.
Wow, I've never met someone who
I did.
I'm like,
liked
mine
her.
was Justin Bieber.
Really?
Yeah.
Bieber fever?
Bieber fever.
No, I was a believer until like he started getting problematic. I think like the last album that I like religiously listened to was Believe, and then he started doing stuff. I'm like, no, I'm not liking this stuff. I'm out.
Dang.
And I funnily enough, I still have it. I brought it from like, and it came with like the little thing with the insert with the song lyrics.
Oh, I love when CDs do that.
Yeah, I like had a poster of the Naked Brothers band that came with like the lyrics. Yeah, but my first CD was Avril Lavigne's first album. The
Oh my
Skater
god,
one.
yes, I had that album too.
I was like, I stayed forever to buy that one. I was like, that just like unlocked childhood memories. Like I had a Jonas Brother poster in my room. I had one of Twilight that had like lipstick. So
I was such a pick me girl. I was like anti Jonas Brothers, anti Twilight.
we loved the Jonas Brothers,
You
High
didn't
School
like
Music.
Twilight?
I
How dare
I
you?
acted like I didn't like
You're
Twilight.
like, but deep down, I was like, oh my god, Ella. No.
I wasn't picking me on the side of like I like Twilight, but I like the books. I have the books.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
I
that
read
girl.
the books I think in middle school. Like I think I was in 7th grade, and I had read all the books.
I had
read
all the
books
books.
too,
and,
except the
like,
last one. I never read the last one, which made
really?
no sense. I invested all this time.
Books did I read?
Did I
You're
read
just
books?
like, oh, it's a
Did I
book.
read books?
The Magic Treehouse.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was good.
Did you guys read the Goosebumps? I didn't.
they're
I
too
thought it was
scary.
too scary
Yeah,
for me.
that's scary.
No, I have a lot of like either like detective kind of books or very classical. I love Agatha Christie though. So the Murder in the Orient Express.
I like Diary of a
I've
Wimpy
heard of
Kid because they had pictures.
Oh my god. No, like Agatha Christie, like Murder on the Orient Express. I read that book when I was probably like 8 or years old. And I was like, definitely not a book for kids, but it was so good.
I read all the Junie B. Jones books. I thought those were cool.
Did you guys have like the Team Tiger books here? Was that a thing?
Teen Tiger.
Yeah, it was a
No.
book series of like kids who were like detectives and solving crimes from Thomas Brezina.
Probably, but I just didn't read them.
Remember Calvin and his tiger?
No, that's Calvin and Hobbes. That's the comic.
Hobbes.
The comics.
Captain Underpants was another one.
Captain-
I
had
just
the-
like flipping through it.
I have that's actually what got me a little bit into animation because they have like
Yeah,
the little
that's what I'm
manual
saying.
at the end where you could do your own and it taught you how. Because I have the full collection of Captain Underpants books, El Capitán Calzoncillos.
Were you guys ever into bands? Like one that you would go into Hot Topic and be like, oh, I'll wear the shirts. I need this like band shirt. Like me, I liked Grace and Chance. He's not a band, but like them, Adam Lambert.
Did they have t-shirts at Hot Topic for Grace and Chance?
Yeah. When
No,
he
I won't
first came
lie.
out. Well, when he first came out, and I had to like go through the sales.
We didn't have a Hot Topic growing like obviously back home. So when I moved here and I saw it once, I was like, let me go check that. I was like, this is my emo kids like
Kid.
fantasy ever. I'm never getting out of here. Like at this point, it's like I cannot walk into Hot Topic without spending money.
I feel like I was never boy crazy or anything like that, so I never bought anyone's bands. Like, I think the t-shirts that I own now as a grown-up is because I have like spending money. I don't know if I just didn't buy them before, but yeah.
You like the girly pops.
Yes, I like I had Christina
Girl
Aguilera,
power.
Britney Spears, Ashley Simpson, Avril Lavigne. Like those were my women that I listened to.
Like I didn't get to go to concerts or stuff growing up. I think my first concert ever was Cheyenne because his like Latin American.
Okay, senora.
I went with my mom. That was my first concert. She took me with her, and so when like I think a few years back, I took her for her birthday to see Cheyenne as well. But his Latin America's father, every mom had claims to date him. So I was like, okay, I want to see my father in concert. But I was like, I wanted to, and I remember like I wanted to go to see Disney on Ice because that came on, and like Floricienta was touring. Like I never got to go. So I was out then I'm like, concert's coming back. I'm going.
I wish I had money back then when I was younger to go watch these bands. Like,
true.
you know, when they had Vans
Yeah.
Warped Tours and stuff. I'm like, I want to go so bad. I wanted to see The Killers or Linkin Park,
I like Linkin Park.
Paramore.
I got to go now.
Boys Like Girls. I'm actually going to see Boys Like Girls now this year. So hopefully childhood me is like really
All
excited.
American Reject.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh my god, I loved Foster the People in Fun. I was
That was a good song.
I liked Green Day when I was younger.
Oh yes,
Green
Green
Day's
Day's a
good.
good one.
Green Day, Aerosmith, the Ho and Stink.
Did you guys ever pretend to like a band for a guy? I pretended to like the Beatles and David Bowie.
No,
Oh.
I think I pretended to like
I didn't have luck with guys younger.
I pretended to like Star Wars.
Okay, that's a
Do you,
lot.
do you
That
at least
is
like
a-
it now?
That is dedication,
I
girl.
watched it, but like I'm not a fan of it. Like I enjoy it. Like I would sit
waiting to
down.
punch you.
No, I'm like, I'm gonna step out.
Just kidding.
Vanessa, they're mid.
No, I'm like, I like it.
It's a movie that feels like a movie. That's all I have to say about Star Wars.
Okay, but Belinda, did you guys listen to any?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still on my sad girl playlist.
I watched a lot of her novelas growing up, I think.
Really?
She was in Cómplices al Rescate.
Before
and-
she got switched out.
Oh, did she? I totally forgot.
Remember? I don't know if it's that one, but I know like halfway through she didn't want to be in it anymore, and then they switched her out with another girl.
That's so weird.
I only knew her from Cheetah Girls too.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
being honest, yeah.
I didn't know she was a cheetah girl. I'm barely
Yeah.
finding out.
Yeah, she was in Cheetah Girls. No, she was a child star.
She
Yeah.
dated Giovanni Dos Santos. That's all I know.
Who's
No,
that
she
guy?
was dating Christian Odal and the whole drama. Yeah.
But these,
Some songs are about her.
I know, and I'm like, it looks like him before and after wedding. That's like so sad.
Yeah. And then she sang songs too, and I was into them. Like, cause this guy, I like pop. I just realized.
I love
Belanova,
Yes.
Sí, baila mi
I love
corazón.
Paulina Rubio.
Yes,
Paulina
Julieta Venegas.
I like Paulina Rubio too.
Oh my god, yes.
Only because my primas danced to her songs in their quinceañeras in the 2000s.
Oh my god, and Shakira. It was Shakira and Paulina. Everyone had like their little dances.
And a little bit of
Same.
Talía too.
Yeah. Yeah,
Then yeah, definitely. I'm like Shakira too, but not as much for the
Also
pop. It was just, it's
girlies.
just
I grew up more with Britney though because I looked
Yeah.
up to those cousins that were in high school in the 2000s and they loved NSYNC, Backstreet
Oh, yeah.
Boys, Britney Spears. And I remember McDonald's, you could like buy these VHS tapes there at McDonald's. And I remember I had one that I would watch over and over that was behind the scenes of making Bye 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 and Oops, I Did It Again.
What the heck? My parents were hitting me with like "Hay comida en la casa" because I did not get those.
same. Like the only thing I remember like from like McDonald's, you would get like the little dogs.
You guys never got the one with the big noses?
Yes.
I think I remember that, but I didn't get it from the
They
Happy
had
Meal.
toys. They had
They used to.
cups,
Yeah.
No, I was like, they had like, I remember the little dogs, and I was like, begging my mom so I could collect them. I think I only got 2.
Huh. I feel like I learned a lot more about like your guys' childhood from your tastes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm still in shock you have not watched High School Musical.
Oh yeah, that's a whole nother thing.
Seriously, I feel like
Yeah.
it shaped everyone.
I
I didn't
remember,
like them like that though.
like I knew it was a thing, but I didn't really like watch it. And then I was like at the premiere of the second one, but I didn't even know who any of them were. And then the third one, I'm like, I think at that point we still, like my siblings and I, we still hadn't gone to the movies type of thing. So like I completely brushed over that.
And
then,
like you didn't have kids at school pretending to be like High School
no,
Musical.
yeah, I knew
and
that
you
was
felt
a thing,
left
but
out,
I
or-
like I
you didn't
remember
care?
the soundtrack. Like I know it was like it's a familiar sound because other people listen to it, but I have no like emotional connection to it.
What? This is
I feel like I got cable because of it. Because I was begging my parents. I'm like,
Oh, no,
"Hey,
yeah.
he's talking about High School Musical. I need to know this."
We
I
begged my
tried.
parents, but we got Disney XD.
That was so cool. I grew up watching Puga.
Pook.
Dang. Because like I would watch Disney Channel shows Saturday mornings on ABC7 because I was the only time
Oh,
they would
yeah, yeah, I
show
remember
them.
that.
Not realizing that I'm watching really, really old episodes.
Uh-huh.
So yeah.
No, yeah, I remember like they made it a big deal like when the Channel 7 one came out, like Zac Efron. I'm like, I have no idea who that is.
Yeah,
Guys, dreaming.
I
Now it's like we were like so big about High School Musical that I think we were probably like in 6th or 6th grade. All my classmates, like we don't even have vacation in summer. Our vacations are in winter, and we were literally interrupted. We did not let our teacher finish the class because we were all summer. We did the whole choreography. We ran out of the classroom, threw our backpacks from like the 3rd floor down. I don't know what that had to do with the rest of the choreography.
See, I remember everybody saying stuff like that, and like 2 girls were like fighting because they wanted to do like the Sharpay song in the talent show, and I'm like, I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Now, like to this point, I think even my guy friends were more into it than they will sing the stuff, and now it's like.
But I was into Camp Rock only because somebody gave me the DVD of it.
I was into Camp Rock too. I found an old photo the other day, and I was like, I have a Camp Rock shirt, and I was like, I forgot I had that.
I felt left out in school because I didn't have Disney. And when High School Musical came out in Camp Rock, everyone's like, "Oh my god!" Or they would do the dances or the songs, and I'm like, can't relate.
And I was like, every time I came here on vacation, and I begged my grandma to put like kids like these kids shows, and I was like, I was always so confused because here that you guys were like 2 or 3 seasons ahead, and I'm looking at this and I'm like, when did this happen? When did Hannah Montana miss She's Miley?
I
Because
wanted
that
cable
hadn't
so
happened for us
badly to
yet.
watch Hannah Montana and Wizards of Waverly Place. Like I wanted to watch it.
I grew up watching Wizards of Waverly Place, and I loved it.
my cousins would illegally like record on a VHS SpongeBob and Rugrats and Dora for me and my brother to watch it. So we only saw like the same 3 episodes, like all of our lives.
That is so sweet of them, though.
I think my mom like forced.
Yeah, but still, like, I didn't know it was illegal to record that.
Yeah.
it's part
Did
of
you guys ever download music on LimeWire?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yes, of course.
You're like,
had-
yes, of course, I do not know.
I was like, I had an MP3 and an MP4, and I was like downloading the music, and sometimes like you would be like clicking, like, please let us this be a virus.
They wanted us to buy it $1.99 each song.
That wasn't
robbery.
here's the thing, that wasn't a thing back home. Everyone just started pirating stuff of the interest, so no one cared.
I had so many pirated movies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Herbie Fully Loaded, Mulan.
I liked how thin the cases were.
I forgot. You just unlocked a memory. I don't
No,
know.
it was like we had the VHS because I didn't see them until I think.
Even VHS were pirated. I remember my Mulan that I watched religiously. It would be interrupted at the battle scene by a noodle commercial.
Wow.
No.
That's so right. There was a point where we would all just buy pirated movies. They were $5.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I
right.
was like,
From like
there's-
random
I was
sketchy people that were outside the
I was
grocery
like, dude,
store.
$5 was all I
Northgate or
got to
something.
spend for the
Yeah.
week. I was not gonna go spend it on a movie.
Oh no.
That's all I got for the week.
I loved
Then I had to
movies.
make it last.
No, my dad paid for it, not me.
No, so I was
Arrest him.
like that, and I was like, I think I even actually learned English from like downloading like shows that I liked, and my MP3 obviously couldn't handle video, so I would transform the video to MP3 so I could listen through it when I was at school.
I didn't know people did that.
I was like, yeah,
That's
just
a lot
go.
of work.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
You literally just go to YouTube. I'm like teaching people how to.
Yeah, don't
Like,
get
no.
this on camera.
And I was like, I'll tell you off record. And I was like, and I think I still know by heart the whole intro to the first episode of Castle.
Sure.
Hi. Anyways,
Well, this has been fun.
this has been really fun. Yeah, we learned a lot about each other, about growing up in pop culture, because I think that like shapes us in a way as well. But yeah, very informative. I loved it. All right, well, want to close us out?
Sure. That was our episode on media and pop culture.
By the way, if you're not following our Vibes Media on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, make sure to
Facebook.
follow. Make sure to subscribe.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.